Jose Quintana's poor outing, going 5 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, all of which were earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 2 home runs. So the home runs, I mean, we can beat this dead horse again if we want to, but home runs have been a major issue for Jose Quintana this year, along with some other things as well. Obviously, when the Mets get in a hole that big, it's hard to climb out. But they did make it a bit of a ball game. They made it 7-5 going to the ninth inning, but some poor play defensively. The Orioles scored two, and that kind of just sealed the deal there for an Orioles win. So let's get back to Quintana here. Uh, just just another bad outing for someone who I know the team is relying on, and I can do my translation again that I sent you in the text about the Mendoza quotes. But 4 starts in the month of August for Jose Quintana. He's pitched to an 8.27 ERA. The WHIP is 1.65. 12 walks in 20 and 2/3 innings pitched. 4 home runs allowed, so he's allowing at least 1 home run or averaging 1 home run per outing. Um, at a terrible time in the season for this kind of stretch for Quintana, who from I would say middle of June to um, the end of July was pretty solid for this team. To had that kind of turnaround, and you thought that Quintana was back to being a reliable arm, but now these 4 straight outings have me a little concerned about him just because it's this juncture in the season. So I'll ask you the question: do the Mets have a Jose Quintana problem?
The Mets have a Jose Quintana problem, but the Mets also right now don't have a Jose Quintana solution. So we have to deal with it. There is no, in my mind, no other option besides when Christian Scott comes back, but that's not close to happening. The Mets don't have a, to me, a valuable option to replace Jose Quintana. And you can go to Tyler McGill and DFA Jose Quintana. But honestly, what you gonna do with an injury at that point? Are you gonna bring up Mike Fassel to make some starts? Are you? I mean, every guy right now in the minor leagues in AAA uh, are iffy. I would say maybe your best bet is Jose Buto, but he's now also that much of a reliever for that long of a time that he's not stretched out to be a starter right now. Um, so that's also not a possibility. Luke Casey has been very iffy in AAA and hasn't really performed well when he had the chance in the majors this year. Tyler McGill, I think we all know what's happening there. And also, I think Tyler McGill right now is too important to swap him in for Quintana because, like I mentioned, then you just lose uh, your fallback option. Maybe the Mets can hope that there's somebody who has been put on waivers by a team that is out of contention that maybe wants to save some money off a contract or something like that. Maybe the Washington Nationals will Patrick Corbin. No, just kidding. No, that's not better than Jose Quintana. So I think the best bet what you have is hope that Jose Quintana refines his form. Um, but that's definitely not a given. It's not like right now I'm looking at his next start, probably Sunday against the Padres, luckily against Martin Perez, I saw, who was also not having a great year. Kind of like, the same type of numbers for soft tossing lefties. So um, we just hope that Jose Quintana refines his curveball and refines his control again. And so, yeah, there's nothing else we can do right now, I think. And I don't see that there's something else that David Stearns realistically can do.